What's up everyone, it's your boy Richard Wong, aka RW, back with another video, and today we're going to take a look at the new Arturia Augmented Strings intro, which is free by the way, and I've actually been trying to make this video for a few days now, but every time I try to download it from the Arturia Software Center, I've been getting a download error. So, you know, hopefully it's better now because I finally got it to go through, which means hopefully it works. But again, it's free. Arturia is my favorite audio company right now, and you know, because I love Analog Lab, their effects are really good, but now they're going into more orchestral sounds. Who knows, maybe they're going towards more like a Spitfire, Native Instruments type movement, you know what I mean, where they can get into more orchestral sounds while still applying synthesis, because that's what they're really known for. But you know, they already been dominating that. They just want to extend that a little bit. That's what I'm guessing. But I just downloaded it, and now I'm going to make a beat with it. So only this, by the way, nothing else except drum sounds. So essentially I'm going to make a beat with only string sounds, which is going to be interesting because I feel like nowadays string sounds are mainly used for support and they're not really main instruments, but of course there are exceptions. So we're going to try to get into it, and then we're going to dive into the plugin itself, and then yeah, we're gonna talk about it. But before we get started, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe for more videos. Let's get it. Alright, so here we are in the session. Just finished making this beat. As you can see, I didn't use Machine, which I usually use, but at the time of making this, for some reason my machine was not connecting to my computer. This happens time to time. It's usually because I just need to restart my computer or something like that, and I didn't feel like doing that, so I just used the built-in Logic Drum Machine Designer, which is actually really good. I just prefer the tactical feel of hitting some pads and stuff like that. So I started off with this right here. It's a preset called Harp Mutation. You know, just a nice simple riff going on. Also, I just made this beat, so as you can see, not arranged, not mixed, nothing like that. And this is the first look at the plugin itself, but we're going to dive into this after I break down the beat. Also, I want to point out that this plugin does use a lot of CPU, so I bounced it out into this right here. I also made a halftime section right here, so I half-timed it and I pitched it up. Just mainly you can use it for a B section. As you can see, just regular halftime settings, 1 bar. I do have it cut out a little bit in the bottom end. I cut out the low end, just get rid of some mud, and I use Shaper Box. This time shaper right here just adds a little reverse, so it sounds like this. Right there. I feel like it gives a lot of character. It just sounds real nice. And then sidechain, 40%. Just to give some movement. So now in the main section, let's go back there. I added these strings. This is from the Impetuous preset. Just there to support the main melody, so together it sounds like this. As you can see, for this one, I did not bounce it out. certain presets and certain amounts of voicing. So because my original one, there's a lot of notes in here, it used more CPU. This is just little simple stabs. Didn't really use that much, so I felt okay to leave it in there. So finally, I added these strings right here, this B section, after the drums and the 808, of course. This is the morning strings preset, and I did go into some of the controls. I pulled up the motion, but we'll go into all the controls in a little bit. You know, just to give that dark feel, and together it sounds like this. And then everything together, I'll play everything together and we'll go into the plugin. Alright, so here's the plugin itself. I was going to go through a brand new instance, but I think it'd be way easier to show what it can do on an existing track. Just because we already heard the MIDI, and we can change it in real time. So essentially 7 knobs, 8 knobs, including the middle one. There's different things that you can do with it. For example, you can add reverb, delay, typical effects. Time, let's see what time does to affect it. I'm really not 100% sure. Like I said, this is my first time using it, so let's go. Sounds like it's more of a sustain. It's giving like a sustain. Motion, I'm guessing, is a movement. You can hear like the string shaking. Adds a little more vibrato. Colors, sounds like it's adding more brightness. And the morph, essentially, so different presets have different pictures, right? So the morph is essentially taking it from the strings here to this synthetic, like synthesizer stuff over here. For these strings right here, for the morning strings from this over here, I just pointed to my screen as if you guys would see that, but I think the morph, you can really hear what it does here. Like, it doesn't even sound like strings anymore. Low-key sounds like a voice. But notice when I'm here on this side, it's this that's moving. But when I go over here, this starts moving a lot too. This is just not that much movement. But that's like essentially what that is. So yeah, that's pretty much the plugin. Honestly, it's very simple. There's these few controls, but you know, like I said, it does say intro, so there's probably gonna be a full version where you can really go and tweak a lot of stuff. You could also turn off animations, so you don't have the strings and stuff moving. That definitely saves CPU. You can change the polyphony, but this stuff right here is pretty much in all Arturia instruments. There actually is an MPE setting, which is pretty cool. For strings, I feel like that's very important for real instruments in general. The instrument also comes with 50 presets. What I'm guessing is, you know, again, it is the intro version. Like I said, there's probably going to be a bunch of presets. I know Arturia, all this stuff comes with so many presets, so many sounds. It's crazy. So this is definitely just the introductory thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the plugin, and I would definitely say pick this up. Even if you're not going to use it, it's completely free, but it's like, oh, why do I want to take up space? You should definitely check it out no matter what. But 2, Arturia has the best, I promise, the best customer loyalty offers in the industry. So you just having this plugin, this licensed plugin, will give you some crazy discounts on future products that they have. This is free for a limited time as well, so I would snatch it up. For example, I know a bunch of people who got the free chorus plugin from them at one point, and it gave them crazy deals to upgrade to their full effects collection, V collection. In my opinion, Arturia is #1 in customer loyalty. That's why they are my favorite. Not only do they make great sounds, but they treat their customers really well. So I would advise just to pick it up. If you're not going to use it, you heard some stuff in this, and you're like, I'm not really feeling it, I would claim your license no matter what. Just claim your license, because when Augmented Strings, not intro, comes out, you're definitely going to get a discount if you have a license for the intro. I can almost guarantee it, but of course I can't guarantee it because I don't see the future, nor do I work with Arturia or they tell me anything. But, you know, my experience, the free licenses lead to big discounts. So I would pick this up no matter what. I think it sounds great. I know it does take up a lot of CPU to use. It does sound pretty good, but this might not be something that you would need in your toolbox. You know, if you don't really need those string sounds, you know, you have enough string sounds in your arsenal, you don't need any more. But again, pick up the license, and honestly, it can't hurt to try it out. It's completely free. But yeah, it's gonna be it for this one. As always, if you have any suggestions on videos or, you know, plugins or anything that you want to see me use, let me know. Put it in the comments section, and if it's free, definitely check it out. And if it's not, maybe I'll run a demo, run a trial, or something like that. Or maybe I'll pick it up if it looks like something I want. But before we go, if you like the beat, like the video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know exactly what you think. Subscribe for more videos. That's gonna be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you guys next time. Peace.